Okay, so yes, the dev team just answered a ton of questions out on Discord. You know, they were asked about would we be able to play as Chaos in Horde mode? Also, when can we expect Update 7 to actually release? You know, they've been teasing this thing for quite some time, and I know a lot of you guys, especially if you're on console, really want a chance to play this, and if you're on PC, you're probably playing the PTS. But anyway, yes, we're going to go over all of it, and I am going to go over your top comments as well. But you know what? Check this out right here. So yeah, you guys know I'm always on the hunt for new opportunities to get legendary champions who can also dominate in clan battles, and that opportunity is here. And by the way, mentioning clans, you can actually join my clan today and play with me right now. I have slots open, so join my clan Night Wonder so we can play together by following that link in that description below or scanning that QR code on the screen. But anyway, back to the big news. We have a limited time summon boost event which runs until March 24th, where you have double the chance to get a legendary champion. And I've gotten very lucky in the past with these events. Clearly, my arsenal of champions is filling up with legendaries, so these type of events are definitely worth it. But also, get this, if you join me today by following that link in that description below or scanning the QR code on the screen, I'm giving away an amazing legendary attack champion, Karato Fox Hunter, for completely free. And by level 15, you'll also obtain the epic support champion Ugo, one of the best healers in Raid Shadow Legends. And don't forget, I'm giving you a ton of starter resources as well. And once you're done with the initial tutorial, head on over to the promo codes, enter Supreme6, and guess who will be waiting for you in your inbox? Yes, Supreme Gallic himself, by far one of the best attack legendaries in Raid Shadow Legends. So yes, join my clan and play with me in Raid by following that link in the description below or scan that QR code on the screen. Hope to see you there. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the first questions asked out on the Discord to the dev team and get into the responses. So check it out right here. It says, any news about the release date for the new patch? First half of April, maybe? And Missoff jokingly said tomorrow, but seriously said most likely somewhere in April. We've had to do some last minute changes. So yeah, it's going to be landing in April. I wish it was like at the end of March, but they're also apparently going to be doing more updates to the PTS. More on that in just a moment. But we also have this one right here. Any tiny possible chance of Chaos playable in Horde mode like in Space Marine 1? A lot of you guys would love to see this. Man, that would be badass. But we have the response here saying we have plans for Chaos. Now, that does not mean that Chaos would be playable in Horde mode. They just say they have plans for Chaos. So I'm very interested in what that means. Now, Mistoff says, but maybe not in the way you're expecting it. So I'm so curious to see what this Chaos update could actually be. And then furthermore, they tease, you'll see soon enough. So yeah, let me know what you guys would actually like to see for Chaos, but playing as Chaos in Horde mode would be really cool. Of course, you guys want to see like operations centered around Chaos as well, which would also be very cool, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, apparently we're going to be getting some teases and hints to Horde mode in the April community update, but it's not for certain. They would love to do that. God, that'd be also really cool because I really want to see something related to this Horde mode, anything at this point, a small trailer, a screenshot, just to give some sort of indication as to what's going to be going on. Now, we also have this question as well. It says, you guys mentioned that the PTS was seeing an update. Any idea when that might be? And that's going to be in early April. They go on to say, we're integrating this into the new build. Some of the feedback we've got, it takes a little bit of time. So yeah, first, the PTS is going to get that update in early April. We'll see how those changes go, if they add any like brand new features or something like that. And then eventually we're going to work our way to the official release of Update 7. But I really do think it's wise that they're doing it this way. Just in case they do have to, I hate to say it, like nerf anything, they could do on the PTS first, see how people react to it. If they have to adjust anything in that way, not saying that they're going to nerf anything, but I think it's just the smartest way that to handle things like this going forward. Now, also we have this right here. Any word on fixing the matchmaking into lobbies that don't even have a mission queued up? And the response is simple. We're working on improving the matchmaking system for Update 7, and that's how it goes usually. Hopefully it all pans out. Also, we have this. Is it possible to implement heavy stance with heavy bolt rifle? And the response is no, 100% impossible. That's why HPR was not part of the heavy pull at first, and it was because of the heavy stance. Doing the HPR with the heavy stance is just not possible, apparently. But we also have some other news about the heavy, so you won't be seeing the knife as confirmed by the devs. Check it out. Oh, and also adding a combat knife to heavy when using the HPR is 1,000 or 10,000% impossible as well. So if you guys have been requesting that, it doesn't seem like that's going to be happening at all, or at least anytime in the near future. And you got to remember, you got to keep the classes also unique in some ways. They did open up weapon restrictions here in the PTS and eventually with update 7, but you still want the classes to feel somewhat unique. You don't want every single class to feel very similar with every single weapon. Now, what about this one right here? Are we going to get word on custom faces anytime soon? And the response is it's a bit far off from now, but we're working on it. So that is something that is going to be happening, and can't wait for that, because I think we're going to see, maybe we'll see a lot more helmetless, Space Marines roaming around the battlefield. I know it's forbidden, but if the customization options are badass enough, I think people might actually try that out. All right, so yes, we got to talk about this right here. Not sure if anyone has noticed yet, but in the PTS, Tactical's radiating impact can down teammates. So is this true or not? We'll discover this as we keep going here, but check out the clip and example. You see it go off, and you can see that the teammates are down. There is a catch to this, so here is a response. Okay, so don't take this the wrong way, but I managed to find a match with randoms on the PTS to test whether or not radiating impact would down real players. I didn't want to have to resort to it, but all my friends play the game on console only. From what I've gathered, it does not down teammates if they're actual players and not bots. I was able to witness multiple times where they were in radiating impact's radius running past me and nothing happened to them. I'm thankful that this is the case because I didn't want to be testing it on randoms and ruin their run. So yeah, everyone said make sure to report that to the devs. And also, you shouldn't be downing, I don't think, like bots anyway. So hopefully they get this one addressed and fixed. Perhaps we'll have the fix in the next update to PTS. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But you guys also have some requests here. Check it out. Wish we got more chapter-specific pauldrons. I wish we got more chapter-specific pauldrons like what the Dark Angels chapter pack did, or like what the Raven Guard did with the right pauldron. P.S. Sorry for the last 2 images. Have bad quality? Okay. No big deal. They look like good quality enough to me. And he shows some examples here, and I totally agree. I know you guys want customization to be a little bit more modular, where you can go in and customize each and individual armor piece for yourself, away from some of those really cool champion cosmetics. Kind of like break them down from the champion pack, which would be very, very neat. In fact, I got a response right here saying the following: champion pack should come with all the pieces to be used freely, but still allow folks to pick the preset champion. Such a waste of dev modeling, time as it stands. That would be really, really cool and really open up customization options even further. So yeah, totally agree with that 100%. But I think you guys know what time it is. It is time to go over your top comments. Remember to leave a comment down below. It can end up right here in a future video. So let's see what you guys had to say about my most recent Space Marine 2 video. So let's do this. All right. We have, I would absolutely love a horror-esque type level making your way through a derelict Space Hulk, hearing noises and scuttling all around, building up to an epic relentless horde as you try to make your way back to your ship. Love this idea. Dude, yeah. Horror elements in this game would absolutely fit, especially on like a ship that's like floating aimlessly through space. Perhaps even the battle barge could see some sort of horror type moment. That would be really, really cool. All right, so what do we got next? We have this one right here. Bolt Storm Gauntlets for Heavy needs to be a thing. Couldn't agree more with you. In fact, I just want more weapons, more of everything to be added to this game. Hopefully, they actually do some cool stuff with those additional weapons. But we also have this one. You know what's ridiculous is that Blood Angels aren't even getting the Assault Champion skin. Like, what is the thought process here? They basically have classes made for Blood Angels and Raven Guard, but make decisions like a teenage white girl trying to be different. Okay. I was not expecting that comment to go into that direction. But there you have it. But, 74 upvotes. A lot of you guys agree with that one. All right, we also have, I really hope they add an ammo call out button. Nothing is more annoying than running the heavy, running out of ammo, and then the classes that don't need it keep stealing it from you. Yep, absolutely. So, yeah, I think a lot of this stuff, oh, man, I've been down. So, at least, I do think a lot of this stuff will eventually make its way to, Space Marine 2 or the franchise. There's a long way to go with this one. And I'm excited to see what happens, honestly, in year 2 after they have confirmed that they are not abandoning this game whatsoever, despite them announcing, that they're going to be developing Space Marine 3. But anyway, there it is. The latest happenings around Space Marine 2. Stay tuned for more news and updates. As always, I have you guys covered. Love to read your comments. Some of you guys have some freaking hilarious stuff to say, but look out for more news and updates. I have you guys covered, and I will see you all next time. Take care.